talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep in love.
What is up, folks? It is I, Jet, here to watch a video with you, as per usual. This one's going to be interesting. Not as interesting as the last one, I promise. This is FoodieBeauty's last live stream, I guess. But it was shot in her car as she was driving. I know she does that a lot, but in this one, it's completely black. For some reason, she wasn't doing very much. She was sitting there ranting. Now, I heard about it and I looked around, I couldn't find it. But then I looked on another person's page or another person's video about it, and I cut a little bit out. So we have some of it. And it's really just the interesting parts of her being a moron. So I thought I would share some insight on the little cutout parts. So, you guys know how I like to do my videos. We watch videos together, cringe in unison like the family that we are. Comments where comments are due. We got a whole lot of comments to be doing today. So slap on your happy faces, act like you want to be here. Let's get some work done. Don't take any breaks. This is going to be short. You don't need a break, okay? Let's go.
I mean, none of what people say hurts my feelings.
First thing out the gate is a fucking lie. The shit people say really does affect you. You can't say it doesn't. Because you're always fighting with everybody and getting all aggro. That means the things people say about you affects you. It's a trigger. You can't say that nothing anyone says around, like, does anything to you. That's a lie. That's a lie. Sorry. That's a lie.
The fact that they have a right to be on a platform and channel build off of hate and bullying and fat shaming.
Let me explain this to you. I'm gonna try my smoky treat. Let me explain this to you. If this is too hard for you, stop using the word bully. You're not in the first grade. We're not in kindergarten anymore. It's a word for adolescents to use. Sorry, I really like these purple vitamin waters. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah. We're not in the third grade. Stop using that word. What are you, fucking 6? Grow up. And you know what? Fucking freedom of speech. I'm sorry. It's just amazing. Stop looking at it. Just stop. Stop. I noticed there's a huge thing with you and a few other people. You go looking for it. And then you get mad when you find it. And then you go on a crusade about it. Like, this needs to stop. No, you do. If you go searching for the hate, you will find the hate. Yeah.
It's also a societal issue. I'm an obese person. In my presence, if it was anything else, if it was somebody who is gay or somebody, any other group of people who have stigma against them, if it was them talking out against it, people wouldn't tell them to shut up.
Oh my God. Other marginalized groups. No one would tell them to shut up. Okay. You eat enough for a family in videos. You know that, right? You made yourself that way. You have the choice to unmake yourself that way. You know that, right? Gay people, they can't unmake themselves that way. It's the natural thing that their body does. Just choose feelings, emotions, choose who it's attracted to. They can't help it. And I think you are alluding to the fact of the Black community. And dude, don't get me started on how that's bullshit. You are out of your fucking mind. You know what? You want to know what? I'm going to let you know how stupid that comment was. Okay, let's watch two clips, and it'll show you why you can't even stand next to, let alone say you're on the same level as anyone in the gay community or African American community to say, I shouldn't be discriminated against. You're killing me with this shit. Let's watch these clips. Go on.
The sister. But a couple of years after the end of the war, he publishes a series of lithographs in which he depicts the life, inside the concentration camps. And so you can see one of those images here on your screen, produced by Richard. And the entire series really just depicts very nightmarish scenes, which I guess in a lot of ways, each day in the camps was a living nightmare for Richard. But this series of lithographs is considered among some of the most important visual records that were created in the post-war period that depict life in the camps and help us understand particularly the fate of this the gay community that's been underrepresented up to this point.
And it looked like in that image we were seeing prisoners crammed into overcrowded barracks.
Yes.
In a concentration camp. Jake, how did persecution of gay men differ from Nazi treatment of Jews?
Yeah, so there, of course, when we're dealing with the Holocaust, there are no simple answers, but in a way to try to put this as simple as possible, the Nazis believed that being gay was a choice, whereas being Jewish was not, right? The policies towards these gay Germans remained, at least officially, that they would re-educate or cure these gay men of their so-called vice, and then reintegrate them back into society as productive members of society. So this was not an option, of course, for folks like Jews or even the Roma, who the Nazis believed that their crime, their so-called crime, was deeper than that. So, for example, the Nazis didn't believe that being Jewish was just cultural or religious, that it was deeper and biological, and it was tied to their race. So Jews couldn't decide just not to be Jewish, and this is what led to, right, ultimately the system of mass murder and genocide. On the other hand, gay men, because of this idea that they could somehow be redeemed, were not sent as a group to the gas chambers.
To live. That would make them manly. So basically they were tortured.
On May 2nd, 1963, black children who were trained in nonviolent tactics walked out of their classes and assembled at the 16th Street Baptist Church to march to downtown Birmingham. More than 700 children protesting racial segregation were arrested, blasted with fire hoses, clubbed by police, and attacked by police dogs. On May 3rd, 1963, hundreds more children began to march. Commissioner of Public Safety Eugene Bull Connor ordered police and firemen to attack the children with high-pressure hoses, batons, and police dogs. Images of the children being brutally assaulted by the police appeared on television and in newspapers across the country and world.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna go no with that one. I'm pretty sure. But they can say whatever they want. That's true. But you cannot compare your ailment to be on the same level as those marginalized people. With every mukbang you do, you are purposely making yourself bigger. And then you want to act like you're an innocent person being attacked. People are so mean to me. They're bullying me. Yeah, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying this.
It's like, for me as an obese person, this pertains to me. It's something that's still stigmatized in society. And you can say whatever, but it's very largely discriminated against. And it's very, it's not black and white like people think, and it's something that as an issue as a whole pisses me off.
So you're allowed to have something to say about it, but us, we're bullies when we say shit. I'm just asking, trying to get this shit clarified. I'm kind of retarded. Tell me, flat out. Is that where we're going? All right, let's go down that way. You're getting all aggro about something. Let's ride it. Totally with it.
And that's when I lash out, and I feel like I have something to say about it.
Well, you figured it out. Fat phobia. There's different reasons for fat phobia. But yeah, it exists. I admit it. Oh, I fully admit it exists. But why does everyone else have to change, but you don't? We're supposed to accept you. Clap when you do something nice. But you don't have to change at all. You don't have to accept your flaws. Multiple flaws. Well, that's some shit. That is some shit. I'm gonna go no on that one. And also suck it. See, this is you. You're actually feeling entitled to something. And that something is everybody around you changes so you don't have to. And I don't want to change. Of course, I'm not fat phobic. You probably will call me fat phobic because I'm not doing what you want me to do. But I don't really give a shit. Oh, one last thing. I'm going to show you a video. It's kind of important. I thought you'd want to know. Okay? Come on.
Now, a study has provided more evidence that obese people are much more likely to die from coronavirus. Researchers at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill found obese people had a 48% increase in death rates and are twice as likely to be hospitalized. The US and the UK have some of the highest obesity rates in the world, and the US still has, of course, the highest COVID-19 transmission rate.
Who sent me money? It's $100. Shani, for Christ.
Fucking Shani, for Christ. Shani from Christ, ladies and gentlemen. Shani for Christ. I honestly didn't picture God as a person who said the N-word over and over again. That's just me, though. See, my God, he wears a tuxedo shirt like constantly. Yeah. And he's in pajama pants. He does like what I do. I just hang out in my PJs all day. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Shani for Christ. I just can't with her. I just can't. Can't make myself.
Thank you so much. That was very generous of you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shani. And I want to say something about Shani. I hope you really don't, I don't mean any offense. I don't really watch that much YouTube anymore. So I don't really, Shani, it's no offense. I don't watch, I just You know what I'm saying? I don't really watch that many people anymore. I do once in a while. So I've seen a lot of people hating on Shani, saying she said some things or whatever. You know what? And that, like, I support what other people say or do without even really knowing them, just because they give me super chats. I'm still going to be thankful for people donating. I'm not going to start just judging people and looking into people and researching people who want to follow me.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Supporting a racist in 3, 2, 1. Blast off. What the hell did you do this morning when you got out of bed? Smoke crack? I understand you don't watch a lot of people on fucking YouTube, but it takes 3 clicks to see your last video or live stream. Try this. Try not to give anyone a shout out without checking their fucking thing anyway. Without checking their fucking profile and shit. Checking out their last live stream. Are you that lazy? Oh my fucking God.
Everybody has a right to watch my channel, to be a supporter. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, but thank you so very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do whatever they tell me to when they give me money. So shut the fuck up, because I can get money from bad people if I want to. So you can eat a dick. I'll do anything for money so I can get my food on. So suck it. I don't care about ethics around here. This ain't the ethics zone. This is a fatty zone. Kaboom. Is this really what we're doing? This is what we're doing. We're doing this. Well, this is the end, my friends. Hope you had a good time. Video's over. Chantal has lost her fucking mind. As usual. I have no idea what the fuck is wrong with her. She's seriously entitled. And it's like she doesn't understand why no one will do what she says. She's like, stop making videos on me, stupids. And she's like, why are you listening to me? I told you to stop making me videos. Just mean videos. She's like, I'm the princess. Chick has lost her mind. And she's like, I'll get everybody's channel shut down because they're bullies. Really? Well, anyways, I hope you guys learned something tonight. The little videos I showed there in the beginning. Because I'm an adult. I looked up adult stuff. I did adult things. I adulted. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. I can remember where I stuck that fucking thing. We have a lot of shit going on in our house. We had windows put in. All of them. We usually do them in blocks, but that front of the house needed to be done all at one time. It was weird. Anyways, like, subscribe, share. But if you don't, it's completely fine because I'm an asshole. Anyways, if you don't feel like, subscribe, or sharing, that's fine because I'll still be here sitting in front of this camera talking to myself. That's what I do. I'm gonna go. Deuces.